Hello everybody and welcome to Santa Ana Valley Stadium in beautiful Santa Ana, California for tonight's extremely exciting matchup. Something that's very hard to find in the state of California. You have tonight the UPSL SoCal North Division I All-Stars taking on Leonys Negros, UdeG from Liga Ascenso, the second level of soccer in Mexico. Yes, that is correct. You are seeing it here. The UPSL SoCal North Division I All-Stars versus Leonys Negros, UdeG from Mexico. What an exciting matchup we have for tonight, especially the fans here in attendance at Valley High School. Plenty of UdeG fans, but of course, plenty of opportunities tonight for these UPSL All-Stars to show what they can bring to the table against such a talented team, Leonys Negros. Well, let's take a look at the starting lineup. First, we will take a look at the starting lineup for the UPSL All-Star team. In goal, we got Kevin Marquez of Cal FC. Now for the back line, First we have Santiago Vasquez playing at left back from representing the Santa Ana Winds. The two center backs, Ryan Holland, who represents Orange County FC 2. The other center back, Francisco Villarreal from Inland Empire FC. The right back, Ray Estrada, also from Cal FC. Now for the midfielders, playing on the left side, on the left wing, Adrian Becerra of the Santa Ana Winds. The other midfielders, Brian Arox, also from the Santa Ana Winds, as well as Eric Carbajal. We also have Julian Souza, who's currently playing for LA10 FC. And the forwards playing up top, Paulo Cardoso of LA10, and the other forward, German Alfaro, currently playing for Cal FC. So a very strong UPSL All-Star squad. These players all come from the UPSL SoCal North Division 1. Yes, that is a lot to say, but it can be done. Now for the starting lineup of Leonys Negros. In goal, Salim Hernandez. The two center backs, Kevin Lomeli and Paul Bayon. The outside wing backs, Said Jaramillo and Emmanuel Ayala. The two defensive holding midfielders, Angel Hernandez and Daniel Garcia. On the wings, Adrian Villalobos and Sanders de Oliveira. And as for the two forwards, Rafa Duran and a player who hardly needs any introduction, wearing the number 9 shirt, Omar Bravo. And what excitement this will be for the fans tonight. And when looking at Omar Bravo, he has done so much in his career. Represented Mexico at the 2006 World Cup in Germany and actually scored 2 goals against Iran in the opening match in Nuremberg. And aside from that, Omar Bravo has had 3 stints with the Chivas de Guadalajara. And we are underway. We are ready to get started. I am Art Eftekari, proud to be bringing you tonight's play-by-play from Valley High School via TVE Max. Now we are just getting this started. It'll be interesting to see how these UPSL All-Stars will react playing against such a talented team. Now, will there be some jitters early on? I mean, and then you have to wonder also, how long will it take for Leonys Negros to start establishing control? When looking at them warming up, you could just feel that they're, like, you know, they definitely represent a very good club. They do play in the second level of Mexico, Liga Ascenso, but this is a team full of talent, and definitely be seeing a lot of these players plying their trade in the Liga MX, the top flight of soccer in Mexico. So here we go. It's Kevin Marquez. I think the UPSL All-Stars already feeling a little bit of the pressure, but for the most part, good to see the boys taking control as well. Now is Adrian Becerra at the left side, getting in on the action. Now headed away momentarily by Santiago Vasquez, playing at the left back position. So the two center backs, like I said earlier, Ryan Holland and Francisco Villarreal. I believe they will have their hands full tonight. And a long ball sent towards the direction of Omar Bravo. Goes out of bounds, will be a goal kick for the UPSL All-Stars. And can't be surprised when we hear that there's a long ball going towards the direction of Omar Bravo. A decent amount of Leonys Negros fans in attendance. Surely they would love to see Omar Bravo find the back of the net. Ball is back in the play. And that was Carbajal with the quick touch. Ball makes its way now to Estrada. Now it's Julian Souza. Kevin Marquez switching the field to Vasquez. Carbajal had it for a moment, but had a little bit of trouble with that first touch. I like to think he probably got that one out of his system, playing against such a great team. Every touch is important. Ryan Holland heading the ball away, and he's actually whistled for the foul, and he could not believe it. So will be a free kick for Leonys Negros. We are only minutes into the match. We are at Valley High School. Leonys Negros of Mexico against the UPSL SoCal North Division 1 All-Stars. And now taking away, it's Adrian Becerra. Becerra has definitely made a name for himself in the United Premier Soccer League, currently playing for the Santa Ana Winds, and also had a stint previously with LA Wolves FC. Brian Araux had it for a moment. He gets it to Estrada. Now to Villarreal. It's Vasquez. And we can see the UPSL All-Stars just not in a hurry to just send it up the field. They're not panicking, and definitely playing with a great sense of composure. Something you really want to see early on. And if that's definitely a good thing for the coaches of the UPSL All-Stars, Michael Friedman of Cal FC, and of course Jose Lopez of the Santa Ana Winds. Throw in for the All-Stars, looking for German Alfaro. Looks like we're seeing German Alfaro playing at the right wing. And that was Estrada with the throw-in. Now, when you look at the roster of the UPSL All-Stars, you got to assume that players like German Alfaro and Paulo Cardoso will be the ones that will have a good opportunity to find a way to score or create some of these scoring opportunities for the UPSL All-Stars. Especially Cardoso, plenty of experience in South America. He's played before in Argentina. He also had a stint with the LA Galaxy. And was also a part of some very good LA Wolves teams and Cal United teams that were very successful in the UPSL. So far, it doesn't seem like neither goalkeeper has been kept very busy, but plenty of time to play in this one. That was Daniel Garcia. Been hearing his name a lot early on in the midfield. The flick header, maybe an opportunity. Play to the outside to Villalobos. Villalobos with the cross. It's like it was Estrada to get his head on it, but wasn't cleared. A shot by Villalobos going just wide. The first excellent scoring opportunity of the match, and it goes to Leonys Negros. And looking at the replay, it was Julian Souza who mishandled the touch. Surely he's got to be fortunate that that blast from Villalobos went wide. Ryan Holland looking for an option and having a little trouble with that header, but Leonys Negros able to get control. Said Jaramillo playing as the right back, and Emmanuel Ayala on the other side as a left back. Now, will we see the center backs Kevin Lomeli and Paul Bayonne get tested early on in this one? And Julian Souza coming back to head the ball out of bounds. And Julian Souza, one of the three members on this team tonight, representing LA 10 FC. Ball's back in the play. Jaramillo looking for an option. He'll be getting another throw-in. Jaramillo trying to launch it. And it was Villarreal who got his head on it. Cleared out. And the ball gets to a player who you really want to find very often. That's Paulo Cardoso. He's got Alfaro. But Alfaro unable to keep possession due to the pressure from Lomeli. The cross from Angel Hernandez. Looked like there was a good option early on. Kevin Marquez clearing it deep. And Becerra trying to keep it in, but it will be a throw-in for Leonys Negros. And Leonys Negros, this team, of course, very calm and composed. Not a surprise that they are the favorites tonight, and they know the opportunities will come. Villalobos streaking, but a great defensive play by Santiago Vasquez. Now back the other way. This is an opportunity. Vasquez, who started the move, has it near the top of the penalty area, headed out momentarily. Souza. Now switching the field to Estrada. Julian Souza once again. Not wanting to turn the ball over. Plays it in the back to Ryan Holland. And Brian Araux from the Santa Ana Winds wearing the number 9 shirt. Seeing plenty of action early on as well. And in fact, in this starting lineup, 4 players representing the Santa Ana Winds, and now getting a little scary. Kevin Marquez had it virtually at his goal line, but now the other way. Can the All-Stars get something going here? And that is an excellent through ball, maybe a chance. The shot, save made, the rebound, put over the bar. What an opportunity that was for the UPS All-Stars. Excellent build-up play. But Salim Hernandez coming out at the right time to make that stop. And the rebound shot just going over the bar. So close to making it 1-0. And it looks like that was German Alfaro who had the opportunity to make it 1-0. And what an excellent start that would be for the UPSL All-Stars. Now Souza looking for Alfaro once again. Paulo Cardoso had it momentarily. The center backs, that's Lomeli. Playing it to the outside. Now Araux. He's got Santiago Vasquez, his teammate from the Winds. Little give and go. Now Becerra. With excellent speed on the left wing, and maybe an opportunity. It was shot just wide. And do you believe what you're seeing here? This time, it was Adrian Becerra who came so close to giving the UPSL All-Stars a lead. Gotta love what you're seeing. Early on, it seemed as if we were going to see Leonys Negros create more opportunities, but the last few minutes, let's call it the last 4 or 5 minutes, it has been the UPSL All-Stars creating problems for Leonys Negros. Ryan Holland actually comes from England, has played in England before for Grantham Town in the lower divisions of the English football pyramid. Now a long ball, can Becerra get to it? He does. Can he get the shot off? He waits, still holding it. Trying to get it to the other side, a shot, and a goal! Just like that, the pressure. The pressure was kept up by the UPSL All-Stars, and they are rewarded with the goal. It is 1-0. And getting that goal, German Alfaro. And you can say that the UPSL All-Stars did not deserve to take the lead. You know, early on it was Leonys Negros with more of the run of play. But it didn't last very long, and the UPSL All-Stars, you gotta love the play, taking advantage of the Leonys Negros midfield and defenders not being on top of their game. And how will this change the game? Now maybe an opportunity. It was Villalobos. There might have been a handball, and yes, a free kick in a very dangerous position for Leonys Negros. I think we have some of the UPSL All-Stars arguing whether or not that was a handball. But either way, the referee has blown the whistle, and talk about a golden opportunity for Leonys Negros to tie this one up. Now from here, you're wondering who is going to be taking the free kick. You have Daniel Garcia and Villalobos near the ball. And here comes a shot, going just wide. A really good attempt on goal. That was Sanders de Oliveira. Coming dangerously close, getting that over the wall, but going just a little bit wide. Now Araux had it for a moment, but loses that one. Not going to want to be given the ball away in the defensive third of the field against Leonys Negros. Trying to get it to the outside, that's Ray Estrada. Sliding to try and keep possession, but it will be a throw-in for Leonys Negros. Now looking for an option, you're trying to wonder, is there going to be, was the referee going to blow the whistle soon for how long it was taking to get the ball on throw-in? Angel Hernandez getting it to De Oliveira. Does go out of bounds, will be a throw-in for the UPSL All-Stars. And right now, Michael Friedman and Jose Lopez surely have got to be thrilled with what they are seeing. And as for Jose Lopez, assistant coach tonight, and of course from the coaching staff of the Santa Ana Winds, has got to love the play of his left midfielder, left wing, Adrian Becerra. Had an opportunity to score, and then just minutes later, it was his play that led to the goal from Alfaro. Now playing it deep, looking for Paulo Cardoso. Maybe just a little bit too far. Looks like it will be Emmanuel Ayala to take the throw-in. Now here's Sanders de Oliveira. Hard to miss him on the field. The tall winger. At times looks like he's switching back and forth, playing as a striker as well. Even seeing Omar Bravo dropping back a little bit. Now the long ball, Alfaro had it for a moment, and you could definitely see there was some contact from behind, and Alfaro remains on the ground. And I think the players from Leonys Negros were about to kick it out of bounds, but Alfaro is up, and he's back, ready to play. And Paul Bayon playing it back to his keeper, Salim Hernandez. And Ryan Holland playing it back to Marquez. And it looks like there was a little bit of miscommunication. And it's hard for me to see exactly how this happened, but yes, it is an own goal. An own goal has just tied this one up for Leonys Negros. Just the fact, with seeing that happen, you just had to wonder for a moment, was that real? And then with the ball going out of the back of the net, you kind of had to do that double take and say, wait, did that really go in? And yes, it did. So it is 1-1. And Ryan Holland surely will not want to know that he's being credited with the own goal. And now an opportunity for the UPS All-Stars on the right wing. A dangerous play. I really hope we did not see a cleat make contact with one of the UPSL All-Stars' face. Ouch. We are in the 23rd minute of play. 1-1 Leonys Negros and the UPSL SoCal North Division I All-Stars. Doesn't look like an injury took place, but we are seeing some of the physical play increase. And I guess you cannot be very surprised about that. Leonys Negros definitely not in the mood to be losing to the UPSL All-Stars, but what a game we have here. But from the standpoint of the UPSL All-Stars, they've got to be feeling a little disappointed. They're up 1-0, and you could pretty much say it, you know, not even beat around the bush. They gave a goal to Leonys Negros, and that's why we are tied. That's why we're all tied up at 1. But lots of time left, and we all know that soccer players have to have that short-term memory. Cannot let that deter what you want to do. And I think we'll see the UPSL All-Stars respond very well. Now Arox trying to get it to Estrada. Will be a throw-in. Went to Cardoso with a quick touch. Cleared out by Bayon. Now to the head of Ryan Holland. And Carbajal to Arox. Playing it all the way back to Villarreal. And Ryan Holland hearing some kinds of sarcastic cheers, if you want to call them that, when he touched the ball. But I guess cannot be too surprised. The fans here are enjoying themselves. No doubt about it. Especially the Leonys Negros fans, now that this game's tied up at 1. Definitely much more energy from the Leonys Negros supporters. Villarreal and Ryan Holland passing the ball back and forth a bit. Now Estrada feeling the pressure. And he gets it to Santiago Vasquez. Still Vasquez going up the left wing. Feeling the physical play from Adrian Villalobos. Now it's De Oliveira. But knocked out of bounds by Carbajal. It will be a throw-in. And Jaramillo looking for an option. Seems like this is becoming a trend with the Leonys Negros players, taking a lot of time to throw the ball in. Now the back pass. I think right now all back passes are causing the UPSL All-Star fans to take a deep breath, to gasp, and wonder what's going to happen. When you look back at that own goal, it kind of seems like Kevin Marquez might have lost his footing a little bit. But either way, it was an own goal, and that is how we are all tied up at 1. Daniel Garcia had it for a moment, trying to get it to Rafa Duran. Not much of an option, playing it all the way back to Salim Hernandez. And he felt the pressure from Alfaro and was not in the mood to take a risk. Souza had it for a moment, loses it to Omar Bravo, but there was a whistle and a foul. Free kick for the UPSL All-Stars. And what a sequence, what an opportunity that could have been for Omar Bravo. He had plenty of space. Now off the free kick, Adrian Villalobos with a heads-up play to intercept that pass. Now De Oliveira, really hard to take that one away, surrounded by blue shirts. Vasquez, it was Villarreal, the other center back, doing a great job providing some support to clear that one away. Now Jaramillo, now on the right side, plays it back to Lamelli. Now to Garcia. And Rafa Duran He's actually Rafa Duran is actually on loan from Nuevo Leon, team commonly better known as Tigres. So another player in the Leonys Negros lineup that definitely could cause a lot of trouble. Now intercepted nicely by Araux, trying to get it to Alfaro. Gotta like the thinking. Great speed from Brian Araux of one of the four members from the Santa Ana Winds. Now Ryan Holland looking for Cardoso, but now taken away. Maybe an opportunity for Leonys Negros, but the through ball looks like it took a deflection. Now Carvajal losing that one to De Oliveira. Now a chance for Villalobos, crossing it. Instead of taking the shot, an opportunity. A shot blocked very nicely. And the ball movement from the Leonys Negros players, I mean, that one looked like it was going to be a goal for sure. Definitely a lot of excellent patience with the ball movement. But back the other way, the UPSL All-Stars trying to get something going. And Alfaro switching the field, but just playing it a little bit too far. Jaramillo takes the throw in. Now it's Lomeli. Got it to Daniel Garcia. Now here's Oliveira. Sanders de Oliveira. He had that free kick opportunity earlier. And with his physical play, really hard to stop him. And can't be surprised when you see him surrounded by blue shirts every time he gets the ball. The referee blows the whistle. It will be a free kick. That was Carvajal, who fell to the ground after that tackle. Now playing it down the field, looking for Becerra. And now a little bit of trouble here from the Leonys Negros players. Ends up being a turnover in Becerra. Looking for an option. He has Santiago Vasquez. Becerra again. And Jaramillo trying to clear it, but the flag actually came up for offside. We are in the 30th minute of the match. This is Leonys Negros against the UPSL SoCal North Division I All-Stars from Valley High School Stadium in Santa Ana, California. I'm Art Iftikhari, proud to be bringing you tonight's play-by-play via TVE Max. And that will be a free kick for the UPSL All-Stars. And Julian Souza, plenty of speed. He had a good move going. He was trying to get the ball to Carvajal, but instead gave the ball away. Now Estrada doing a great job coming back on defense to try and take that away from Emmanuel Ayala. But now it's Omar Bravo playing it back to De Oliveira. Got it to Villalobos for a moment. It was intercepted, but now back to Villalobos once again. Villalobos looking for an option. Is he able to turn the corner? He does. Crossed in front. Wow, seems like we had one player from Leonys Negros tumble. Cleared out by the All-Stars. Can Carvajal start the counterattack? Cardoso looking for an option, but the Leonys Negros players quickly readjusting. Excellent on their transition to come back and put a stop to a possible counterattack. Araux playing it to the outside to Estrada. Another tackle, another foul. It's a free kick, and I think we could hear the fans and even some of the players of the UPSL All-Stars asking how many, meaning by how many, when will there be someone getting in the book? And a long ball played to Villalobos. Flag stayed down. Villalobos with the cross. And Ryan Holland with a great heads-up play. He did have that own goal earlier, but he's definitely not going to have that determined. What a great ball that was. Had it been able to connect with German Alfaro, wow, that would have been an excellent opportunity. Might have been one-on-one with the keeper. Becerra thought he had it for a moment, and are we going to see a yellow card? Maybe the fans are wondering. That's Angel Hernandez, who is guilty of the foul on Adrian Becerra. And yes, we are seeing our first booking of the night. And it goes to one of the defensive midfielders of Leonys Negros, Angel Hernandez. We're hoping that Adrian Becerra will be okay. And if he were to have to come out already, this would definitely be a big blow for the UPSL All-Stars. About 33 minutes in, it's 1-1 UPSL All-Stars and Leonys Negros. The replay of the goal. Excellent pass from Adrian Becerra. Perfect finish from Germán Alfaro. And looking back at the own goal, not really much to say, except that it was a pass that didn't connect with Kevin Marquez and instead went into the back of the net. And good news for everyone, Becerra okay, we are back in play. Carbajal pushing up a bit. Now Souza took the pass from Estrada. Maybe an opportunity. There's Duran. Rafa Duran. You know he was looking for Omar Bravo. Now another foul and a free kick for the UPSL All-Stars. And with the fouls and the physical play from Leonys Negros, and another one there again, you just have to start thinking, are we seeing the Leonys Negros players getting a little frustrated? And another yellow card. And this time, this is for the other defensive midfielder, Daniel Garcia. And as I was saying, there's a good ball there for Becerra, but the flag does come up. And as I was saying, you're just wondering, I mean, it appears we are seeing the Leonys Negros players getting frustrated. Do we want to use the word flustered? I mean, the game is tied at 1, but a lot of physical play. At times, seems like they're more comfortable playing the man instead of the ball. And Bayonne had it for a moment, and it goes out of bounds, throw-in for the UPSL All-Stars. And even though the score is 1-1, I mean, it is very easy to say that from the standpoint of the UPSL All-Stars coaching staff that they obviously can't be thrilled that the score is 1-1, especially considering the goal scored by Leonys Negros was an own goal. But they have got to be happy with what they are seeing from their men who are busting their tails off tonight. And you have to wonder, who is in attendance? Are there some scouts here? Are there some coaches from Leonys Negros who like what they see tonight from a lot of these UPSL All-Stars? An excellent opportunity, an excellent match for these UPSL All-Stars. And they are definitely showing that they are up for the occasion. Now Jaramillo, the right back, getting it to Duran. Getting it now back to Jaramillo on the overlap. But surrounded by Brian Arox and Santiago Vasquez. Now to Becerra down the left side. And seems like we've been hearing Becerra's name time after time tonight. And you gotta like the play between these Santa Ana Winds players. Now here's Alfaro. Alfaro, is he gonna want to tee off from outside the penalty area? Had a little ball. I mean, I don't want to really say little, but a short pass, but did not connect. But you gotta like the thinking of Alfaro. And now Santiago Vasquez with a slide tackle on Sanders de Oliveira. Not afraid to play physical. And with 2 Leonys Negros players in the book, and none of the UPSL All-Star players being shown the card tonight, I think they can afford to play a little physical. Try and beat Leonys Negros at their own game. Now after the pressure, Vasquez bringing it up, switching the field to Souza. Now Rey Estrada to Alfaro, trying to get it to Cardoso. And a great ball to Vasquez, now to Becerra. Still Becerra. Now Arox to Souza. Cardoso. You're wondering when's that next crucial touch going to come? Will it be an excellent through ball? And Santiago Vasquez to take the throw in. We have a little under 10 minutes remaining in the first half. Alfaro with the header. Souza gets it back to Ryan Holland. And I think Ryan Holland was expecting quite possibly Rey Estrada or maybe even Alfaro to be making a run. That one goes all the way out of bounds past the touchline for a goal kick. And Duran with the flick header. For a moment I was wondering if there would have been, maybe the flag would have come up. But now a throw in for Leonys Negros deep into UPSL All-Star territory. Omar Bravo takes the throw in and gets it back to Angel Hernandez. And that pass, not a good one, given away to Alfaro, but broken up by Daniel Garcia. Now it's Kevin Lomeli who gave that one away. You have to wonder how many substitutions there might be made at the half for Leonys Negros. Can't be surprised if this is a team that has some veteran leadership and some players and some of the reserve players as well. Villarreal. Now Vasquez taken away by Sanders de Oliveira. And he switches the field. Will Ryan Holland be able to mark his man Ayala? And maybe a chance for a shot from the outside. Great defensive play. Cleared out. It does get to Becerra. And that was a great defensive play from Santiago Vasquez. You really got to love what you see on the left side from Santiago Vasquez and Adrian Becerra. A very strong left side. Definitely doing a lot of damage for the Santa Ana Winds in UPSL League play. Here in the 40th minute of the match. I think it can't be surprising that the UPSL All-Stars will want to push for that go-ahead goal and take a lot of confidence into the halftime locker room. Ryan Holland plays it deep. Once again, a little too deep. And of course, we will be seeing some substitutions as well for the UPSL All-Stars in the second half. Pretty sure everyone will get that, every member of the UPSL All-Star roster will get that chance tonight to showcase their skills against Leonys Negros. Salim Hernandez playing it deep. Neither team really able to establish much control at the moment. Jaramillo looking for Omar Bravo. And Ryan Holland gets his head on it quickly. And now this time the back pass from Rey Estrada goes straight to Kevin Marquez. The fans with the sarcastic cheers, they're wondering, will there be another own goal tonight? Now Lomeli, plenty of space, not a lot of pressure being provided by the UPSL All-Stars. Looking for Angel Hernandez, but goes just under his cleat. Not happy with himself, that's for sure. And Julian Souza getting it to Carbajal. Now Vasquez to Villarreal. And Villarreal, one of the two members on this roster tonight, representing Inland Empire FC. Becerra was looking for Vasquez, but Jaramillo not in the mood to take any chances. Now Rafa Duran. He has Jaramillo. And the ball sent in by Jaramillo did take a deflection, but going straight to Kevin Marquez. Now Paulo Cardoso. To Carbajal. Easy call for the official and a free kick for the UPSL All-Stars. Now played to the outside. Seems like a lot of the action, a lot of the build-up and attack coming from the left side of this UPSL All-Star team. Alfaro to Carbajal. Now it looks like it's Cardoso. Still Cardoso. Now to Alfaro. And Alfaro unable to keep possession. Now back the other way. Here come Leonys Negros on the counterattack. And it's Villalobos who felt that he was fouled. And earlier in the match, it looks like we did see Villalobos playing on the right side. Now switching it up a bit. Trying to maybe confuse UPSL All-Star squad. Cannot be surprised that manager Jorge Davalos is, doing what he can to try and win this chess match. Looking for Omar Bravo. Now it's Duran. Now Angel Hernandez to Daniel Garcia. Had some trouble with that first touch. Alfaro had it for a moment, but the referee blowing the whistle for the handball. And I think right away you have German Alfaro complaining that it was inadvertent. And I think that does happen. I think those are common mistakes from the referees a lot in soccer this day and age. And now the cross actually goes out of bounds, and it will be a corner kick for Leonys Negros. We're in the final minute of the first half. I like to think there could be 1 minute of stoppage time for this first half. But this is an excellent opportunity for Leonys Negros to basically steal the lead late in this first half. And that one crossed way high and wide. And that'll be a goal kick for the All-Stars. Villarreal. Now Carbajal. Now Ryan Holland. Looks like he's switched parts of the field for a moment. Now it's Brian Arox. Gets it to his teammate, Santiago Vasquez. Now back the other way, but a great heads-up play. Brian Arox not taking any chances, feeling the pressure from Rafa Duran. Reinhold had it for a moment. It was played to the right side. Now Sanders de Oliveira. Looking for Duran, a nice back heel to Jaramillo. Sends it into the penalty area. Off the head of Holland. Now Arox very busy tonight as a defensive midfielder. Now Carbajal. It's Santiago Vasquez once again. You gotta like the teamwork between him and Adrian Becerra on the left side. Now Ryan Holland playing it deep once again. But it goes straight to Salim Hernandez. We are in stoppage time in the first half, and you got to assume that whistle should be blowing very quickly. And it did go out of bounds. Jaramillo tried to keep it in, but the linesman was not fooled. Now given away. Now it's Rafa Duran to De Oliveira. trying to cross it, broken up, blocked nicely by Vasquez. And Arox trying to clear it, and he does get it to Becerra. It looks like we have 2 players hurt, 1 from each team, but play deep now towards Alfaro. Can he get to it? But a great defensive play from Paul Bayon. And Paul Bayon was not in the mood to let Alfaro get on the score sheet once again. And finally, the ball is played out of bounds. We could have a injury stoppage for possibly a minute or so. I'd like to assume the official will want to blow the whistle to end this first half. Played nearly 3 minutes of stoppage time. Don't think we had that many stoppages for injuries in this first half. It looks like going off the field because of injury is Adrian Villalobos, but he is walking, so appears to be fine. And there is the whistle. I thought it was the whistle, but I think the referee was actually trying to make it clear that it was a throw-in, not a free kick. And the UPSL All-Stars respecting fair play, giving the ball back to Leonys Negros. Now it's Lomeli, and a good ball, nice touch. De Oliveira playing it to the outside, across, a shot off the post, the rebound, a shot, and a goal! Rifled into the net by Rafa Duran. Leonys Negros take a 2-1 lead with the goal deep into stoppage time of the first half. Now, when looking at the replay, the first shot, Villalobos beats Marquez, bounces off the post, and Rafa Duran just tees off and rifles it into the net. Leonys Negros lead 2-1. And there is the whistle. And surely the UPSL All-Stars cannot be happy. They were not saved by the bell. And it's Leonys Negros with a 2-1 lead at the half. And when looking back at the goals, the first goal that was scored was actually by the UPSL All-Stars. German Alfaro gave them a 1-0 lead. And the tying goal actually was an own goal credited to center back Ryan Holland of OCFC. And of course, the goal that was just scored by Leonys Negros, Rafa Duran, made it 2-1. And we're seeing a replay of the first goal by German Alfaro. And Ryan Holland passing it back. I still have to wonder just what exactly went wrong. But that's where we are. That's where we stand. It is 2-1. Leonys Negros from Mexico's Liga Ascenso playing with the lead. I'm Artis Takari, proud to be bringing you tonight's play-by-play via TVE Max. Once again, we are at Valley High School in Santa Ana, California. This is the UPSL SoCal North Division I All-Stars taking on Leonys Negros. Leonys Negros with a 2-1 lead. Yeah. Going. All right, everybody, back for the second half. I'm Ardif Takari, bringing you tonight's play-by-play via TVE Max. We got the UPSL SoCal North Division I All-Stars. Yes, after all these times saying it, it is still a little challenging, but playing against Leonys Negros. Leonys Negros with a 2-1 lead. And we have seen some changes made to start the second half for the UPSL All-Stars, and we are underway. How will this second half turn out? Will these substitutions make a bigger difference for the UPSL All-Stars? Villalobos having a little trouble getting past Estrada, but now the ball going out of bounds will be a throw-in for Leonys Negros. And some of the players who have come in, we'll get to those in a moment. But one of them playing on looks like the right wing, number 18, Atu Galadima, the only player on this All-Star team representing Disciples Football Club. We still see Ray Estrada playing at the right back position, Ryan Holland still as the center back. I don't think there's been much of a change to the back line. Villarreal is also the other center back. Now I just need to see if Santiago Vasquez has been subbed out or not. But one of the other players who's come on for the UPS All-Stars, number 7, Jordan Sean, one of the other members of Orange County Football Club 2. He's playing at a supporting midfield role. I think the referee is taking some time to count. I mean, it looks like counting the number of players on the field. Was there a little bit of confusion? And I think we have to say yes, because it looks like Adrian Becerra has just gone to the bench. I think the referee might have said that there was possibly 12 men on the field. But I don't think there's not sure there's much of a penalty tonight for that. Of course, we are playing on a gridiron football field. I guess that normally would have been, I guess you call it a 5-yard penalty, but we'll move past that for this one. Off the long kick, Ryan Holland getting to it. Not many changes for Leonys Negros, but looks like Omar Bravo has made his way out. So getting the second half to relax. Ball's back in the play. Angel Hernandez. Now it's Daniel Garcia. Now Sanders de Oliveira. At times creating lots of trouble for the UPSL All-Stars with his huge frame and physical play. And a foul and a free kick for Leonys Negros. And when looking back at the end of that first half, I think it is just something that surely had to have been talked about between the UPSL All-Stars and the officials as to why there was so much stoppage time. I'm sure it was definitely a little disappointing to concede a late goal. And now the free kick. Looks like there might have been a little bit of contact, but it goes all the way to the other side of the field, out of bounds. Will be a throw-in for the UPSL All-Stars. Now, off the throw, looks like it seems like we also see another change for the UPSL All-Stars in goal with Jacob Hansen, goalkeeper for OCFC 2. Estrada looking for an option on the throw-in. And he got that one to Moises Gutierrez, another second half sub. One of the other members of Inland Empire Football Club. Now playing at the left back position, once again, yes, we are seeing another change with number 2, that's Hassan Kankro. And he currently plays, he's one of the 3 members of LA10 FC. Now Galadima had it for a moment, and now that's a good ball to Galadima. Will this be the chance to get the equalizer? He pulls it back. Not sure he's going to be able to get a shot off, but he plays it to Jordan Sean. Sean with the cross, but that one actually deflected out of bounds. Nice block from Emmanuel Ayala. And now Jordan Sean, maybe the ball might be a little slick, maybe a little wet. Almost fumbled that one. Now that throw-in getting it to Alfaro, but Rafa Duran there to intercept it. And Rafa Duran really hard to bring down. A tall player with plenty of strength, plenty of pace, and of course with a very powerful shot. We saw him fire that shot. We saw him rifle that ball into the net to give Leonys Negros a 2-1 lead at the end of the first half. Looking for Alfaro, and also seems like we're seeing in the defensive midfield position Justin Garcia, one of the members from Alta California Sol. And that's a club based out of Santa Barbara. One of his teammates, Celso Lagunas, also on this team as well. Now switching the field to the other side. Now Adrian Villalobos has been very active tonight, covering a lot of field. Very nearly scored late in the first half when his shot went off the post. And Daniel Garcia. Now Said Jaramillo looking for Rafa Duran once again. And Moises Gutierrez trying to help out at that defensive midfield position as well. And that ball did go out of bounds. Will be a throw-in for the UPSL All-Stars. Now German Alfaro. And that's a good ball for Justin Garcia. He takes a shot from outside. Didn't get too much on it, but you gotta like the thinking to test Salim Hernandez. Now Rafa Duran once again. Daniel Garcia to the left back, Emmanuel Ayala. Villalobos. Angel Hernandez. I think we really are seeing Leonys Negros settle down a bit to start the second half and want to establish control by dominating possession. Now De Oliveira, that through ball looking for Villalobos. He does get it to Villalobos, plays it back now to De Oliveira. Now a pass in front, a shot deflected and taken by Hansen. Now Galadima to Jordan Sean. Still Jordan Sean. Good job switching the field. Now a shot from the outside actually took a deflection, but not much trouble for Salim Hernandez. And of course, as for Orange County FC2, two of their players on the field, Ryan Holland and Jordan Sean, members of that OCFC team that made it all the way to the fourth round of the 2019 Lamar Hunt U.S. Open Cup. What an experience that was for them. Eliminating Orange County Soccer Club and Las Vegas Lights of the USL Championship on the way. Now Rafa Duran able to get past Villarreal momentarily, but some great help defense being provided by Hassan Cancro. Now Villarreal, the center backs remain the same from the first half for the UPSL All-Stars. Now Angel Hernandez plays it to the outside to Jaramillo. Ball finds its way to Hernandez once again. Plenty of turns. And will that through ball be too long? Yes, it is, but it actually does not go out of bounds for a goal kick. It'll be a throw-in for the UPSL deep in their own territory. Not sure why we're having some kind of stoppage, but ball is back in the play. Alfaro had it for a moment. And playing it back, Kevin Lomeli to his keeper, Salim Hernandez. And it was Paul Bayon. Now maybe an opportunity. Plenty of space. Villalobos playing on the left wing. Still Villalobos. Is he going to want to shoot from the outside? Hernandez. And like I was saying earlier, we really have seen Leonys Negros settle down in the second half. Only one substitution made for them to start the second half, and almost taken away by Jordan Sean. I think it's obviously in the best interest of Leonys Negros to continue doing what they're doing, with the flag coming up for offside. And then a free kick for the UPSL All-Stars. Looks like Jacob Hansen instructing everyone to push up the field. And taking a bounce. It looks like more than a bounce. Moises Gutierrez almost had it. And ball goes out of bounds. It will be a throw-in for the UPSL All-Stars. And Hassan Cancro taking the throw-in. Villarreal not wanting to take a risk. Plays it all the way back to his keeper. And I think we could say for this second half for the UPSL All-Stars, I think with the high number of substitutions made, it seems as if it's taken a little bit of time for these guys to get their rhythm going. And, can't be very surprised about it. Make a lot of changes. There's bound to be a little bit of players being out of sync. But earlier in the half, there was a nice long ball to Atu Galadima. Was not able to get a shot off, but he definitely showed his speed on that opportunity. Now looking for Villalobos. We've been saying that a lot tonight. Still Villalobos, is he going to be able to cut it into the penalty area? Ryan Holland clearing it to safety, but it will be a throw-in for Leonys Negros deep in UPSL All-Star territory. And ball was cleared so far out, even the ball boys weren't even able to get to it. Emmanuel Ayala to take the throw-in. Ayala gets it back. Out of De Oliveira. Back to Bayon. Still Paul Bayon. Now Angel Hernandez. To Lomeli. Got to Jaramillo for a moment, back to Lomeli. And the defensive midfielders doing a good job in this half for Leonys Negros. Both Angel Hernandez and Daniel Garcia picking up yellow cards in that first half. Now a foul, free kick for Leonys Negros. From here, can't really imagine that's going to be a really good scoring opportunity, but you just never know with these footballers playing in the Liga Ascenso. And Daniel Garcia, Leonys Negros not in the mood to try and tee off from far away. I think they like to move the ball around a bit and get that perfect finish. And with the way they're moving the ball this half, you have to assume that opportunity might come. Now the cross in front. Galadima not panicking, able to break it up, keeping possession. A nice back heel from Jordan Sean. cleared by Moises Gutierrez. Unable to keep it in, but Justin Garcia now had it momentarily, and UPSL All-Star is able to keep possession. And they do draw a foul. Will be a free kick. And we have reached the hour mark. Score remains 2-1. Leonys Negros on the own goal from Ryan Holland. And the blast late in the first half from Rafa Duran. Now playing at the left side, and that's Celso Lagunas. Him and Justin Garcia, the only two members of Alta California Soul. Will they be able to help get something going here? Now German Alfaro. Still Alfaro. Plenty of speed. At times really tough to mark. And that ball going straight to Salim Hernandez. Crowd not as vocal as they were in the first half. I think they would like to see some more action. I think just to make this game that much more exciting, how great it would be to see the UPSL All-Stars tie it up and set up an exciting finish. Now switching the field is Hernandez. He's got Ayala. Ayala and Villalobos. Now De Oliveira plays it back to Bayon. And now De Oliveira giving that one away to Alfaro. He takes a shot from far out. Goes a little high and wide. But wow, you've got to love his awareness in taking that shot. I mean, he probably just felt that. He understood. He probably realized, got to take a chance. Keeper will be off his line a little. Excellent attempt on goal. I mean, had that gone in, that would be all over the highlight reels for a long time. When you see shots like those, it always reminds you of Pele's attempt on goal from inside his own half when he was playing with Brazil in the 1970 World Cup against Czechoslovakia. So there was a foul. Free kick for Leonys Negros. Not much pressure being provided by the UPSL All-Stars. Ayala was expecting someone to make a run. Now Ryan Holland, we saw him play a lot of deep balls in the first half, but this one connecting with Galadima. And Galadima trying to play it back to Jordan Sean. And Galadima, probably very difficult to play physical with him. It looks like he's momentarily hurt. Not sure if he'll have to be subbed off, but it will be a free kick for the UPSL All-Stars. And Sanders de Oliveira just seems to really like creating a little bit of frustration by intercepting the ball while the UPSL All-Stars are trying to position the ball for a free kick, and surely Ryan Holland not happy about it. Holland playing it deep, but that one headed by Jaramillo straight to his keeper Salim Hernandez. Now Villalobos. Still Villalobos. Thought he was going to get to De Oliveira on the overlap. Instead keeps it himself. A shot blocked. Cleared out of bounds. Alfaro trying to come back to keep it in, but was unable to. Now Angel Hernandez That is a couple things to keep an eye on. The fact that Angel Hernandez and Daniel Garcia both received yellow cards in the first half. You have to maybe wonder for a moment if the UPSL All-Stars maybe will try to play a little physical with them, try and frustrate them. You know, another card for them would mean they're sending off. And it looks like Adrian Becerra has made his way back on the field for the UPSL All-Stars. Looks like this time, instead of playing at the left wing position, he appears to be playing at the defensive midfield position. Now Daniel Garcia looking for Villalobos. You can really talk about the predictable play, but Daniel Garcia obviously knowing where Adrian Villalobos always is, but that time the flag came up, offside. And we are seeing some more substitutions for Leonys Negros. And interesting how what I just said earlier, with Angel Hernandez and Daniel Garcia both having yellow cards in the first half, both have just been subbed off, as well as Sanders de Oliveira. So how much of a change will this provide to the match with some more substitutions for Leonys Negros? Will that open up more opportunities for the UPSL All-Stars? Now this one played deep. For a moment you were thinking maybe it might have gone to no man's land. That was Celso Lagunas making the run. That was Justin Garcia, his teammate from Alta California Sol, playing it deep. Of course, them being teammates, not a surprise that Justin Garcia always knows where Celso Lagunas is and where he's making his runs. And now Becerra back to cause trouble again for Leonys Negros. That was Ray Estrada playing as the right back. Now Villalobos giving that one away, intercepted by Sean to Becerra. I think Jordan Sean might have wanted that one back. Now taken away nicely. Good, you gotta like the move you just saw from Moises Gutierrez. But back the other way come Leonys Negros. Will their second half subs be able to find the back of the net? Or will these three recent changes be exactly what will open up the game more for the UPSL All-Stars? And now a ball, that is a good ball that we just saw from Moises Gutierrez looking for Celso Lagunas, but just a little too far. We're in the 69th minute of the match. Still 2-1, Leonys Negros. Will we see the UPSL All-Stars get that equalizer? Definitely would be a much more exciting match. But only a one-goal game and plenty of time for a lot to happen. And Bayonne. Looks like we have not seen any changes on the back line with Leonys Negros. And the flag staying down. Could this be that opportunity? Unable to really get a handle on it. Clear down the field. Did take a deflection. Will be a throw-in for the UPSL All-Stars. Moises Gutierrez. Ray Estrada had it for a moment. What can the boys in blue do? Down 2-1. Adrian Becerra back in the match. Surely he can provide that spark they need. Becerra is making that run, wanting that pass from Estrada. Still Estrada. Now Jordan Sean going for that 50-50 ball. And it looks like it will belong to the UPSL All-Stars. Now Alfaro. For a moment got it to Moises Gutierrez, but now ball finds its way back to Alfaro. Let's see, was it going to be Estrada or Becerra? Becerra does have Estrada available. Sean to Alfaro. Alfaro trying to turn, and Alfaro asking for a whistle. Referee says play on. Now Villalobos starting the move. Entire back line of the UPSL there to provide help. And here's the cross. But like I said, hardly any support. And goes right to Ray Estrada. And Estrada now to Jordan Sean. To Justin Garcia. Now Lagunas. To Sean. Gotta like the build-up play we're seeing here. Alfaro with a shot from outside after taking the quick pass from Sean. Goes a little high and wide. But you've got to like these attempts that we are seeing. Not everything really has been clicking so well in the second half for the UPSL All-Stars. But might as well take some attempts on goal from outside, from long distance. Do what you can to find a way to score a goal. And that's exactly what Germán Alfaro has been doing in the second half, and especially earlier in the match when he took a shot from really far out. Probably would have to say it was nearly 40 yards out. And I think Salim Hernandez will be a little careful the rest of the night. He would hate to let in a goal from long range just from, falling asleep a bit. Now we look at the personnel on the field right now and how the formation is for the UPSL All-Stars. We still see the same four. We still see the back four. We see Justin Garcia playing in the defensive midfield role. And Moises Gutierrez, Jordan Sean, and Adrian Becerra playing as the attacking midfielders. Flag does come up. And also seeing Celso Lagunas also in midfield as well, and Germán Alfaro playing as the lone striker. And Jake Hansen instructing his guys to push up. We are in the 73rd minute of the match. I am Art Iftikhari, bringing you tonight's play-by-play via TVE Max. And what a good night it is for soccer. Tiny bit chilly, but of course the weather definitely not having much of a factor on this one. Estrada with the back heel trying to get it to Becerra, but knocked out of bounds, and it will be a goal kick for, it will be a corner kick. Got my sides of the field mixed up a bit. Corner kick for the UPSL All-Stars. It looks like Germán Alfaro will be taking this one. And it looks like we are going to see a substitution for the UPSL All-Stars. And we are seeing Ray Estrada coming off. And it looks like he will be replaced by Julian Souza. Here comes a corner kick. Really not much happening there. Goes from, it's like the in-swinging too much of the curve, just goes from one side of the field to the other, out of bounds. Goal kick for Leonys Negros. Guess we could say about 15 minutes remaining in this one. Not many injuries and stoppages in the second half. We could also say not nearly as much action in the second half. Plenty, though, in the first half with 3 goals. So now we're seeing Julian Souza back at his defensive midfield role. And maybe an opportunity for Leonys Negros. A little bit of a mix-up momentarily. Now Villarreal trying to start the counter-attack. A long ball intended for Jordan Sean. It was Lomeli able to clear that one out momentarily. Moises Gutierrez trying to get it back on the give and go. Now Alfaro did not have much of an option, and had that ball connected to the other side of the field with Villalobos, would have been a great opportunity, but Ryan Holland with a heads-up play, and I'm sure he's in the mood to make many heads-up plays after the mistake that took place in the first half that resulted in the own goal. We are seeing another substitution this time for Leonys Negros. Looks like manager Jorge Davalos wanting to get some more fresh legs in on the pitch. After the throw-in, Jordan Sean to Alfaro, takes a shot. This time with the left. It did actually take a deflection, so it will be a corner kick. And you just got to like the energy from Germán Alfaro. Scored the goal tonight for the UPSL All-Stars, and has taken plenty of attempts from outside the penalty area to try and score a goal. Here comes a corner from Becerra. Looking for Ryan Holland, headed out. It will be another corner kick, and Ryan Holland always dangerous on the dead balls. And here's the corner from Becerra. This time looks like Holland did get his head on it. Cleared out momentarily. Souza had it. Sends it right back to Becerra. The cross from Becerra. A header and a goal! The UPSL All-Stars tie it up. What a play. What a finish. And just like that, it is 2-2. And it looks like it was Moises Gutierrez to tie it up on the cross from Adrian Becerra. Talk about a perfect time for a goal. It's 2-2, and I really think we are in for an exciting finish. And that ball quickly played, but the flag does come up. And I'm sure the Leonys Negros supporters would have loved to see a quick goal to put their team back in the lead. And that goal coming in the 77th minute of play. Earlier, I was just talking about how there didn't appear to be that much action in the second half. But just like that, it's tied at 2. And you got to like the play from the UPSL All-Star squad here, refusing to sit back and just see the time wind down. And of course, bringing Adrian Becerra back on the pitch, obviously a huge part in this way to revitalize the UPSL All-Stars. Now Ryan Holland looking for an option. You gotta like the dummy play from Alfaro to Lagunas. Maybe an opportunity, a shot from outside going just wide. It was Lagunas with the shot after taking the pass from Justin Garcia. And it did take a deflection, so another corner kick. The UPSL All-Stars knocking on the door once again. Will they find a third goal? Here it comes from Becerra. Ryan Holland trying to get to it. Souza Plays it back to Cancro. Now Villarreal. Justin Garcia to Becerra. Now Alfaro. Alfaro not having as much room. Not sure if he's going to take a shot from where he was just at. You can't say it wouldn't have been possible. A lot of traffic on the right side, the right flank. And now taken away, Jordan Sean had a little bit of trouble with that first touch. Tried to get it back with the slide tackle, but was not going to be easy. Now Jaramillo looking for an option. And that's a good ball. The flag obviously staying down. Is this the chance for Leonys Negros to score? Not much on that shot, going straight to Jake Hansen, and Hansen quickly getting it out to Becerra. And Becerra switches the field to, yes, of course, Alfaro. Now Becerra all over the place, covering lots of field tonight. Jordan Sean playing it to the outside. Well, finds his way back to Alfaro once again, but after a deflection, goes straight to Salim Hernandez. Now, that long ball, excellent header, an opportunity. Not the best of angles. Actually goes out of bounds. It'll be a goal kick for the UPSL All-Stars. Now off the goal kick, Julian Souza. Not really sure where that one was going, but it does go out of bounds for a throw-in for Leonys Negros. Not wasting any time. And of course, both teams looking for that winning goal. Villarreal doing a great job tonight at the center back position. Alfaro bringing it down nicely. Getting that one to the outside to Celso Lagunas. Still Lagunas. A nice back heel to Jordan Sean. The cross. That one going across the goal mouth area. But no one able to finish it off. What a chance that was. But no matter what happens with the result tonight, of course, the UPSL SoCal North Division I All-Stars in no way, shape, or form could be bothered by what has taken place tonight. And now another substitution. Alfaro coming off, replaced by Eric Carvajal. Now off the throw-in, looks like there was a foul. Leonys Negros quickly off the restart. Maybe an opportunity, but Ryan Holland there to provide the help on defense. Cleared to the other side of the field. And Paul Bayon lets it go right to Salim Hernandez. We are in the 84th minute of the match. It is 2-2 between the UPSL All-Stars and Leonys Negros, UdeG of Mexico, currently playing in Liga Ascenso. Emmanuel Ayala playing it back to Bayon. And time is winding down. You got to assume there might be at least 2 or 3 minutes of stoppage time. Will we see another goal? Of course, huge question. But also, another question is, if it remains tied, will there be extra time or perhaps penalties? It is a friendly match, but it is customary at times that certain friendly matches, I'm pretty sure would have to be decided before the game, but some friendly matches could go to extra time and quite possibly penalties. And the ball back in the play. Moises Gutierrez. Getting it to Cranco. Now Jordan Sean. But from what we've been hearing, it appears that this game, if it remains tied at the final whistle, pretty sure there would not be any extra time. Salim Hernandez. Seems like he hasn't been too busy in the second half. And that's a good ball, maybe an opportunity for Leonys Negros. A shot! What a save! And it will be a corner kick, but a very fine save to keep the score at 2-2. Now, what can Leonys Negros do here? Now, they would love to find that winning goal and give their supporters something to cheer about, and here it comes. No one really able to get ahead on it. Cleared out. Of course, the UPSL All-Stars instructing each other to push up in a hurry. Maybe a chance trying to get it to Adrian Becerra. But I think after so much time in this game, the Leonys Negros players know about the danger that Adrian Becerra poses when he gets the ball. But right now, the long ball and the quick touches appearing to be problems. And a shot and a goal! And Leonys Negros retake the lead at 3-2 in the 87th minute of the match. And the UdeG fans delighted with the goal. It is now 3-2. Now the question is there enough time for the UPSL All-Stars to find another equalizer? Well, of course, they're only down 3-2, so yes, there is the time. But of course, the bigger question is, will they create those opportunities to get that next equalizer? But regardless, this has been a good performance from the UPSL SoCal North Division I All-Stars. Like I said, I mentioned it earlier in the game. It's a lot to say at once. I've said it more than a few times tonight, but still, like I said, it's a mouthful. In the 88th minute of the match, how will this affect Leonys Negros? With the UPSL All-Stars pushing up, will present more opportunities on the counterattacks. It will be a throw-in for Leonys Negros deep in UPSL territory. And the ball back in the play. Adrian Becerra doing his best to try and take that one away. And Moises Gutierrez now getting it to Jordan Sean. Jordan Sean still has it. And he draws the foul. Easy call for the official. And a yellow card. Here comes the free kick. Headed down. We're thinking for a moment it could have presented an opportunity. Now cleared for almost cleared, was blocked by Justin Garcia. Actually went off of his hand. Referee said play on. And now at the other end of the field, will this be possibly a fourth? The shot going just wide. So close to being 4-2. As we are now in the 90th minute of the match, awaiting how much stoppage time there will be. I think the fourth official having a little bit of trouble. Not sure if they're wanting to make another substitution or just trying to dial in that number. Sent down the right side. A little bit too much for Justin Garcia. Will be a throw-in. And Emmanuel Ayala. On the throw-in, getting it back to Paul Bayon. Surely Leonys Negros not in a hurry to send this one up the field. And it looks like, 2 minutes of stoppage time has been held up by the fourth official. So not a lot of time for the UPSL All-Stars. I think we could even hear some of the Leonys Negros fans yelling out to the Leonys Negros bench to make a substitution. Of course, one of those substitutions that wastes time. But at this point in the game, I'd say with a 3-2 lead for Leonys Negros and how well they've been playing in the second half, I mean, come on, I would say, and with many substitutions as well, I would say the time-wasting substitution does not need to take place here, and I think everyone else would agree. Adrian Becerra looking for Souza. A nice slide tackle. It's actually Moises Gutierrez. We've played about a minute of stoppage time. And I think it's safe to say that that last scoring opportunity for UPSL, SoCal Division I All-Stars probably might not come. Would be nice, but they're running out of time and got to hurry up. I'm sure Julian Souza knows that. Now he gets that one to Justin Garcia. Garcia playing it back to Villarreal. Have a little bit under 20 seconds left. You know, the fourth official did hold up 2 minutes, so I'm not sure what the taking the time strategy is, but here it is, maybe a shot from outside. Going straight to Salim Hernandez, and I think that should just about wrap it up. There's the referee looking at his watch. And that is it. Leonys Negros hold on for the 3-2 victory. And what an entertaining match this was. Especially at the UPSL SoCal North Division I All-Stars took the lead first through German Alfaro. And then it was an own goal from Ryan Holland that tied it up. Then Rafa Duran made it 2-1 late in the first half. And Moises Gutierrez was able to tie it up late in the second half, but a last goal from Leonys Negros was the difference late in the match to win 3-2. But overall, a great performance from both teams, and the UPSL All-Star coaching staff surely has to be pleased with what they saw. Valley High School in Santa Ana, California. I'm Art Iftikhari, proud to have been able to bring you tonight's play-by-play via TVE Max. Thank you to everyone on our crew, Hoang Nguyen and Leo Lopez. Good night from Santa Ana.